So I'm really feeling like something warm, like maybe a full meal. Why don't we check out the buffet?
Perfect. Let's check it out. So I think one of the things when you are at a buffet, it's really important to survey all of the options before you start adding things onto your plate. Especially if you are hungry, you could end up with things that aren't necessarily the healthiest choice or maybe too much of things. So we're actually going to have a little bit of fun with this and do an experiment with portions. So I'm just going to get a regular meal. I'm going to choose any 3 items, and I'm going to let them put the items on my plate.
And then when I go ahead and order, we're gonna see if maybe we can customize that meal a little bit, just to look for some of those healthier portions of different options and get the healthiest combination possible.
Perfect. I'll have some rice. I will get some of this broccoli and carrots, please. And I'll get this chicken right here with the vegetables. Perfect. Excellent.
I'm gonna take mine in the other plate that you have there. So I'd like some rice, but can I have it in one of the smaller little wells that you've got there? Yeah, just a little bit of rice. Thank you. And then if we head down here, I'm gonna get 1 scoop as well of the chicken option. And then I'm gonna get that full half of my plate with the vegetables.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
So now we're just gonna take our meals back to the table and compare what we ended up getting. So that was quite the experiment.
It was.
We really definitely came up with different plates, and by customizing, there's a huge difference between them, I think.
There is. So with my plate, I just let them put whatever portions they wanted on my plate, and I let them go for it. So as you can see here, we have a large portion of rice. That's about half of our plate. We have about a quarter of our plate full of vegetables and a quarter of protein. Now, the protein, I think, is a good portion.
Yeah.
But the one thing that is a little bit out of proportion would definitely be the vegetables and rice. This is probably about 3 times the amount of rice that I need.
So when we look at my plate, we've got the reverse here. We've got more vegetables going on, about half the plate coming from the vegetables, or 2 big fists, which is really what we want when we're ordering a meal. We've got 1/4 of the plate still coming from that lean protein with the chicken, about the palm of your hand. And then we've got our rice. This is a much smaller portion of rice, so that we're still getting the blood sugars that we need, the satisfaction that we need from that carbohydrate, but we're keeping it under control at about 1 fist. Now, when you consume a meal like this versus a meal like this in terms of portion, it's really going to change how you feel after that meal.
So when you have a large portion of rice like this, or any type of starch, or a large amount of carbohydrate, you're going to tend to feel really sluggish after that meal.
You're going to feel more full and satisfied after this meal. So if value is what you're looking for, it may not seem this way, but actually by choosing these portions, you get better value because that meal is going to last with you longer and you'll feel more satisfied throughout the afternoon.